This is the Murli of the 22nd of April 1984. And the title of the Murli is The Unique Study and Unique Attainment from the Unique Father. Unique Study and Unique Attainment from the Unique Father, the Father without an image. So today, the spiritual father has come to meet his spiritual children. The spiritual father is looking at every spirit to see how much spiritual power each one has. So I'll repeat, today the spiritual father has come to meet his spiritual children. The spiritual father is looking at every spirit to see how much spiritual power each one has. To what extent each soul has become an embodiment of happiness. So how much spiritual power each one of us has, and to what extent each one of us has become an embodiment of happiness. The spiritual father is seeing that he has given you children the treasure of imperishable happiness as your birthright, and seeing to what extent each of you has attained your inheritance and your right in your life. In other words, he has given us the treasure of imperishable happiness. How happy are we? Have you become a child and a master of the treasures? The child and master. So we have to inherit from Baba as a child and then use it in our lives as a master. So the father is the bestower, and he gives every child a full right. However, each child claims a right according to his power of imbibing. The father has the one pure thought for every child, that each soul, each child becomes full of all treasures for many births and claims a right to the full inheritance. So he wishes well for us. He holds the highest thoughts for each one of us, that we become those who claim the right to all these treasures, and we become full with all these treasures for many births. So Bapdada is pleased to see how the children maintain their zeal and enthusiasm for this attainment. Each of you, whether young or old, a child, an adolescent, or an elderly person, you sweet mothers, uneducated ones, and educated ones, even those who are physically weak, but who are such strong souls. So Baba is saying everyone has strong souls. Each of you have so much love for the one God. You have experienced that. By knowing God, you have come to know everything. Yeah, because God is the ocean of awareness. So we become knowledgeable. We become aware as well. So, O children who remain absorbed in love for the Father, constantly stay alive with remembrance. Yeah, love becomes our lifeline. Love becomes our strength. So constantly continue to be sustained with the attainment of happiness and peace. Continue to swing in the swing of imperishable happiness, and tell all souls of the world, your spiritual brothers and sisters, the easy way to attain happiness and peace, so that they too can claim their right to their spiritual inheritance from the spiritual father. That's what Baba was also saying in the Sakar Murli that we read today in the morning, that we have to go out and serve the world. We have to give them this understanding as well so that they too can find happiness in their lives. So teach everyone this one lesson. All of us souls belong to the one Father. We belong to one family. We belong to one home. We are all playing our parts on the same stage. The stage is same, but each one's part is different. The original religion of all of us souls is peace and purity. You bring about self transformation and world transformation with this lesson, and this is guaranteed to happen. This is easy, is it not? It is not difficult, is it? Even uneducated ones have become knowledgeful through this lesson. That is because by knowing the Father, the Creator, you automatically know the creation from the Creator. So, Creator tells us about Himself, but He also helps us understand the whole of creation. So, we know everything now. And what do we know? That we are all brothers and sisters. We are all children of one God. We all belong to one home. We all have the original sanskaras of peace and purity. So, all of you are knowledgeful, are you not? You have studied the whole study of the Creator and creation with these three words: Soul, Supreme Soul, and World Cycle. Soul, Supreme Soul, and the World Cycle. Atma, Paramatma, or Chakra. What have you become with these three words? What certificate have you received? You haven't received a certificate of BA or MA. See, now Baba has given us so many certificates and or titles. So you have received the title of Trikaldarshi, one who can see three aspects of time, an embodiment of knowledge. The title of Trikaldarshi, an embodiment of knowledge. And these are the titles, degrees, certificates, however we want to look at them. So, what is the source of your income? What did you receive? See, knowledge is a source of income. In the world out there, people try to gather more degrees. So, what does education help them with? Getting a better job, better opportunities to showcase their knowledge. And so they earn more. So, here too, when we understand this profound wisdom that Baba is giving us, then we get lots of wonderful things. This becomes the source of unlimited income. What did you receive? Baba is asking. You received a guarantee of imperishable attainment for birth after birth from the true teacher. In fact, a teacher doesn't guarantee that you will constantly continue to earn or that you will remain wealthy. Yeah, in the world out there, the small t teacher, see the difference between capital T teacher. Capital T teacher is Baba. Small t teachers, the teachers of the world. They can't guarantee that you will continue to earn or you'll remain wealthy. He simply teaches you and makes you capable. You children and godly students are to receive from the Father, the teacher, happiness, peace, wealth. See what all we are going to receive from Baba. And this is a guarantee. So we are going to receive happiness, peace, wealth, bliss, love, and a happy family for 21 births in the golden and silver ages. It's not that you might receive, but that you definitely will receive this. This is a guarantee because the Father is eternal. So, capital F Father is eternal, and the capital T teacher is eternal. Therefore, the attainment from the eternal one is also imperishable. You see, all that we're getting from Baba is eternal, imperishable, and guaranteed. You sing a song of happiness, of how you've received a right to all attainments from the true Father and the true Teacher. This is known as the unique Father, the unique students, the unique study, and the unique attainments. Unique Father, unique study, unique students who are studying from the unique Father, unique Teacher, and unique attainments. No matter how much someone has studied, no one can know the study and the inheritance of the unique. And the word that Baba has used is Vichitra, without an image, father and teacher. So Vichitra Bap, Vichitra student, Vichitra Padhai, or Vichitra attainments. Unique. You cannot take a picture of it. So Vichitra has, this word has two meanings. Vichitra, that is, it's unique, but also beyond Chitra, something that you can't take a picture of. So how could they know it? People in the world can't know all this. The father and teacher is the highest on high, and look what he teaches and who he teaches. He's so ordinary. It is a study to change humans into deities, to make your character good for all time. So Baba has come to make our character good for all time. Who is it that studies? The Father is teaching those no one else can teach. What would be the big deal if the Father taught those that the world too teaches? He makes hopeless souls into souls who have hope. He makes the impossible become possible. This is why there is the praise. Only God knows his ways and means. Bap Dada is pleased to see the children who develop hope from having no hope. Welcome. Welcome the decoration of the Father's home. Yes. So this is the short Murli. Baba is saying Acha, and then there are salutations. But the most important, Vichitra Father, that is unique Father, unique teacher, unique us students, unique our study, and unique is our attainment. We are going to get this eternal, imperishable, guaranteed attainment for 21 births in the golden and silver ages. So the salutations to the elevated souls who constantly consider themselves to have a right to experience elevated attainments. To the elevated souls, who are we? We're unique, but we are also elevated. So to the elevated souls who constantly consider themselves to have a right to experience elevated attainments. To the children who are embodiments of knowledge and who inspire others to gain attainments for many births in this one birth. To the elevated children who study and teach the one lesson. Yeah, unless we study, how can we teach others? To the fortunate children who are constantly sustained by the blessings of the Father, the bestower of blessings, love, remembrance, and namaste. And then Babdada is speaking to an income tax officer. You do understand that you have come to your home, do you not? Whose home is this? It is God's home, and so it is everyone's home. Therefore, it is also your home, is it not? It is good that you have come home. What will you do that is even better than that? Do the best of all and become the highest of all. See, feel as if Baba is not talking to that income tax officer alone. He's talking to each one of us. He's talking to you. Then you have come to Baba's home, to your home. What can be better than that? But there can be something even more than that. Do the best of all and become the highest of all. That is the aim of life anyway. Yeah. In the world out there, they use these words, right? Actualization or individuation. Carl Jung said individuation. What is that? Reaching your perfection, your highest state. That's the aim of life anyway. Now, what will you do? What is the best of all? Just make the one lesson firm that Baba spoke about for the whole study is merge in just this one lesson. This is a wonderful world university. To look at, it is also home, but the Father is also a true teacher. It's a home and also a university. This is why people are unable to understand whether this is a home or a university. Very interesting. So, however, it is both a home and university because the most elevated lesson is taught here. What is the aim of teaching at colleges and schools? To develop children's characters, to make them worthy of earning an income and be able to sustain their families very well. And that's what happens in schools. So, education helps in creating character. You see, even though there is very little character education in most schools and colleges, yet the very act of educating the child allows characters to be imbibed. You see, someone who has never gone to school, never gone to any college, has never studied, so they won't have those kind of high quality character. So just going to school, going to college, educating ourselves allows character building to happen. So see here in Baba's home, which is also a university, the highest characters are created. So that is the aim, is it not? So all of those aims are fulfilled here. Each and every one becomes one with a good character. What do political leaders want in the land of Bharat? What did Bapuji want for Bharat? What he wanted was for Bharat to become a lighthouse, for Bharat to become a center of spiritual power in the world. What is Baba saying? All of these political leaders wanted Bharat to become a lighthouse, to become a center of spiritual power in the world. That task is taking place here in an incognito way. If even one couple were to become like Rama and Sita, then because of one Rama and Sita, it would become the kingdom of Rama. Yeah, so the chain reaction will happen. One will lead to the next, to the next, to the next. So then, if so many were to become like Rama and Sita, what would happen? So, this lesson is not difficult, it is very easy. If you make this lesson firm, you'll also claim a spiritual certificate from the true teacher and you'll receive a guarantee of a source of income too. Again, Baba is coming back to this aspect of teacher and student, teacher and study, or student and study, and then the source of income that we get. However, it truly is wonderful. Grandfathers and great grandfathers study here, as well as children and grandchildren. All study in the same class because it is souls who are taught here. Bodies are not seen. It is souls that are taught. Even if a child is only 5 years old, he too can learn this lesson, can he not? There are so many times we see small children listening to the Murli class, and sometimes they also share their points. A child can do a lot more work, yeah, because they are clean slates. Yeah, we've talked about this many times, right? Tabula rasa. Yeah, they're more clean than all of us. Of course, they have sanskaras from their previous lifetimes, but at least in this lifetime, they would have very little obvious sanskaras or sanskaras which are creating trouble for them, and they have less responsibilities, right? So they're able to do so much more. So this lesson is also essential for those who are elderly. Otherwise, they become disheartened with life. Even uneducated mothers need an elevated life. Therefore, the true teacher is teaching everyone. No matter how much of a VVIP someone is, to the true teacher, all are students. So, true teacher, capital T teacher, Baba, everyone is a student. Even the presidents and prime ministers of different countries would be students. He teaches the same lesson to everyone. So, what will you do? You will learn this lesson, will you not? You will benefit. Those who do something will receive the return of it. To the extent that you do something, accordingly you'll benefit, because here you receive multi-million fold return for one. It's not like that in terms of perishable things. In the imperishable study, you receive multi-million fold for one. He is the bestower. Yes, so here in this study, we are going to receive something which is unfathomable, beyond our imagination. We're going to receive multi-million fold for one small effort that we make. What can be a better deal than that? So he's the bestower. That's why we are getting so much. All right, so far so good. Now Babdada is meeting the Rajasthan zone. What is the speciality of the Rajasthan zone? The main center is in Rajasthan. You see, Mount Abu is in Rajasthan. Therefore, whatever is the speciality of the zone would also be the speciality of the residents of Rajasthan, would it not? Are you going to make special diamonds emerge in Rajasthan, or are you the special diamonds? Yes, so what would be the answer? Baba, we are the special diamonds and we are going to make special diamonds emerge. You're all the most special of all, anyway. So, we Baba's children are the most special of all. However, in the field of service and in the eyes of the world, you have to create those who become special instruments for service. Have you done such service? Rajasthan has to become number one in everything: quantity, quality, and the speciality of service. Number one in everything. The main center is number one anyway, but its impact has to be all over Rajasthan. At present, it is Maharashtra and Gujarat who are counted as number one in the terms of quantity. Now let Rajasthan be counted as number one. Therefore, now make preparations this year. Next year, go ahead of Maharashtra and Gujarat. Those whose intellects have faith become victorious. There are so many experienced jewels here. If you make service progress, it will definitely increase. Acha. Om Shanti. So, who is inspired to study well? Who is inspired to study diligently? Never to miss the study at any point. Mhm.